Hi Capricorn, I hope that everybody is doing well. Before we get into this, I would like to set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. Alright, we are starting off with the King of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. Maybe the way somebody's acting is bothering you. It's like, maybe you feel like someone is domineering in a way. And it's almost like you want to do something about it, because I'm kind of seeing it be like in the imagination space or the thinking space, being like having an urge to say something or confront this person, but there's also a sense of not doing it. Let's get more on this. Yeah, there's definitely a sense of wanting to say something to this person. Maybe you feel like someone's bossing you around. It's almost like if somebody has a particular position in your life and you may feel like they're kind of taking advantage in some way of this, and it's like maybe you don't feel respected or like you're being given room to be making your own choices. I'm hearing, but all of that's going to change. I'm seeing something really changing for you here. Maybe becoming more active as well. It's like rather than allowing things to be passively occurring that disagree with you in some way, it's like actually going about saying something. This would be justice for the situation for sure. So maybe we're trying to find our voice within this. Because, yeah. Yes. I'm seeing something big that's going to be changing for you. It's like you may have a different, like, even style, interesting style when it comes to the way that you go about doing things versus this person. Like, this person may be more active, they may be more, I'm hearing turbulent, maybe more pushy even. And it's like the way you do things, I'm seeing you be more relaxed, more calm, like allowing things to happen. But there's a sense of also understanding the power that you have within the position, within the role that you're in as well. And maybe even taking action and having a conversation, meaning having a conversation with this person, would be an enlightening experience for you. It's like rather than sitting with this and internalizing it, actually bringing it out to have a conversation with this person. You addressing this in a way that is, I saw 3:44 on the time, in a way that is calm, grounded, methodical. That is what is going to help you here. Because I'm seeing you for sure have love for this person, love between you guys, but you also feel like the love that you have, maybe even, or your relationship is affected by the way that this person is behaving. And I'm seeing also it's somebody that naturally likes to take the lead in certain ways, but there's a sense of, yeah, having a difference of opinions, something like that. Or maybe not appreciating the way somebody does something. I'm almost getting at like words that are being said. I'm also hearing spared, because I'm getting out like this person may have said something, you may have not retorted back to them or like stood your ground or advocated for yourself, and it's like I'm seeing you don't feel good about the way that these situations are going, because it's almost like I'm seeing multiple conversations that are happening, and it's like this person takes the same role, and it seems like so do you. It's like this dance that you're doing with this person. But it's not a dance that you want to be dancing is what I'm getting here. And you may also feel like this is affecting the way that you perceive yourself as well, especially in relation to your value. And I'm seeing a lesson that you're learning right now. It's like manifesting a lesson currently. Maybe this is also about communicating what feels empowering to you and what doesn't. Yeah, I'm seeing that you're going to be letting go of something here. Okay. The King of Cups came out upside down. What happens when the King of Cups is upside down? And I'm seeing that this is what we're letting go of. When the King of Cups is upside down, the King of Cups is a passive-aggressive energy. The King of Cups is feeling a lot of things, not saying anything, and sometimes even moving to a place where there may be some emotional manipulation happening. It's like rather than being grounded and centered, there's a sense of holding resentment for someone around you, but it's because you're feeling all of these things, allowing them to bubble up, and then you're not speaking them out. So it's like really manifesting internally. This could be manifesting in illnesses that you're experiencing, physical ailments that you're experiencing. Anxiety, I'm also getting. So this is about like turning that attitude around, and it's like rather than internalizing all of these things, it's either needing to process it and being okay that you're not saying something, or it comes time to speak up. Because you may even be in a place where you're like, well, I don't really want to cause waves, except waves are already happening. So something needs to be done about it. Because I'm seeing this really impact you in an unwanted way. Maybe you need a break from this person. It's like, I love you, but I need some time for myself. And there's definitely power in that. It's like recognizing what's going on in the heart space and that you need time to heal. Because there are definitely also a lot of thoughts. It's like all of the different ways, maybe even that you're feeling hurt by a situation, and there's a sense of needing to come to terms with what it is that you're experiencing and be able to clear the heart chakra. Because I'm getting like definitely a lot of congestion that we're feeling in the heart chakra, and definitely something that we need to tend to as well. And this is how we're going to move through the karmic cycle with this person, I'm hearing. So things, 7:44 on the time, so things can balance out. And 7 speaks on karma too. It's like you get to choose what happens here. It's like what I'm getting is that this karmic cycle with this individual, and this can be with a boss, this can be a company, this can be a spouse, it can be a friend, it can be a parent, it can be anyone you have a relationship with, so someone we exchange energy with. What I'm getting is that the dynamic that you have with this person, until you come into your own and take the action that is needed for you, whether this be engaging with this person, taking a break from this person, speaking up, whatever it is that you feel is appropriate in this situation, until you do something about it, this is just going to continue to repeat. And it's like you're going to be digging a hole and getting further and further and further. So this is about coming out of that hole, and it's about letting go of something. It's like you're being pushed through a transformation right now, guided through a transformation right now. So this is about moving with that. It's about changing with things as they change as well. I'm seeing somebody that we have a long history with. This is also going to help you release maybe even other, I'm getting something along the family, down the family line. This could be the dynamic that you have with this person, because I'm seeing something that is going on currently. The dynamic that you have with this person may mirror a dynamic that you had with maybe a guardian or a parental figure within your childhood, a teacher, even I'm getting for some, a caregiver. Someone that it's like when you maybe even tried to voice your opinion, someone that was not going to hold space for you, someone that was not going to be okay with you coming up against them, you know, and having your own opinion and sense of self. This would have been someone that was domineering and liked to tell you what to do, or did tell you what to do. Now we're trying to heal. This is also going to help you ground your emotions as well. I'm seeing a big move to heal what this is. So I'm looking at Scorpio, I'm looking at Saturn, I'm looking at Leo, and I'm looking at Aquarius. As I said before, I'm seeing that it's almost like, so when we have karmic contracts with people, if we have not completed a lesson, even if we may not have a person still in our lives, we can come into a new connection with someone where that same pattern is going to repeat. So it's like, even though it's not like you and your mom, for example, it's going to be like you and your partner that you then experience. This is just an example, the same dynamic with. So this is about, in healing something that is happening presently, you're also going to be healing something from the past as well. And it's for sure a karmic cycle. I'm seeing in the very center of this, the world. I'm seeing something that we are for sure being guided through a cycle to complete right now. I'm hearing karmic. And then something new is going to be happening. I'm looking at the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I'm seeing something that you want coming through. I'm hearing interpersonal relationship. I'm looking at Virgo. So what is going to help you right now? What your guides are encouraging you to do is to really take the time you need to disengage from those around you and reflect. So this is about checking in with yourself. This is about really feeling what's going on, what you're experiencing, understanding that on a deeper level, analyzing. It's like the more you're reflecting, the more you feel like this is helping you both to ground and also getting you further towards resolving the situation that you're in. I'm looking at Taurus as well. I'm getting that you're already aware of this. Like, I'm kind of seeing it be like your higher self is for sure already aware that this is about you needing to reflect and actually taking that time. Sometimes when we want to distract ourselves, it's like we're on our phones and then we're watching TV and then we're eating and then we're doing this and we're doing that. And it's like we're on the go and we're not taking time for ourselves that we need to actually pay attention to what's going on and sit with ourselves in that moment. And sometimes we feel very overwhelmed even by the thought of doing that too. But this is about really taking the time to ground too. Taking the time to like meditate or to think, to sit with yourself, whatever it is that you want to call it. But this is about like you coming home to you here and listening to what's going on. This is going to help you get a better feel for what you're actually feeling. For some of you, you may be like leaning on the foundation of your spiritual or philosophical beliefs as well. That may be something you find to be helpful when it comes to you connecting with your emotional process. Also, maybe even a sense of forgiving too. Forgiving you, forgiving whoever else it is that you need to forgive. I'm seeing someone that you're being guided to set boundaries with. As I said before, I'm looking at Virgo and Taurus here. Remember, this can always be areas of your chart if this is not you and another. I'm seeing someone that you have a long-term relationship with. A marriage for some. Some type of contract that you have. And this can be a karmic contract that you have with someone, a soul contract. It doesn't have to be like legally on paper a contract, although it very much can be. I'm seeing with the Hierophant and the Four of Wands here. And you really looking within and understanding how it is that you want to be setting boundaries with this person that you have a relationship with, that's what is going to help you bring the relationship back into a harmonious dynamic. So this is really about working through something, and it's not about being like out here pointing fingers at people. This is your process that you're having with yourself and being like, what is it that I need? What boundaries do I want to be setting? Like, how can I let my walls down? How can I be authentic? How can I feel what I'm feeling and express that and communicate that and create a safe space for myself? And this is going to allow you to feel confident. It's going to allow you more security as well when it comes to what you're feeling. Maybe sometimes you have feelings and you feel insecure about particular feelings that you have. This is about embracing all of the feelings that you have and knowing that all of the feelings you have are okay as well. And for sure coming to terms with that. And there's a sense of stepping into a new chapter with that perspective in mind as well. This is about being around people too that you feel supported by. Maybe you feel like there are people around you that are not supportive of what it is that you need, where it is that you're going, where it is that you're growing to. And this is about, again, setting boundaries, clearly communicating. This is about like really also embracing your feminine energy as well, which all of us have feminine and masculine. This is about like truly embracing you at your core. It's about speaking your truth. It's about listening to what it is that you're feeling, being confident when you're speaking out as well. Also knowing that you're justified when you're setting boundaries too. It's like validating that process for yourself. This is going to help you as well with something new that you're starting too, I'm seeing. Because I'm seeing like some new project, job, something like that you're starting. Maybe a new, I'm hearing career for some. For others, this is, I'm hearing quality. For others, this is maybe even some new skill, ability. Something that you're spending your time doing, and something that is just beginning for you, I'm getting. I'm getting this too, when you get into a place where you're setting boundaries more frequently, ones that truly do resonate with you and where you are on your journey after sitting and thinking about this, this is also going to reveal to you who is in alignment with you and who you feel is not in alignment with you. It's like who you feel like is supportive of your journey and your growth, and who you also feel you may need to separate from as well, I'm getting. So it's like if you're thinking about it and you're being deliberate and you're setting boundaries and you're coming up against someone who has a problem with you setting boundaries for yourself, this is definitely something that's going to give you insight into a relationship that you have for sure. And this can even go back to the person from the beginning that you have this dynamic with. It's like maybe someone, for whatever reasons it is that they feel this, are comfortable within the dynamic where they're controlling things and you're more submissive. And maybe this is also something that's going to be revealed. It's like someone who's enjoying having like some type of control over a situation. So this is about truly advocating for yourself here and really coming out of your shell to do so. And it's going to help you understand also the next steps that you want to be taking as well, is what I'm getting. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.